My name is Jacque De Beer. I'm the owner of the R32 Mk5 model. I bought it in 2009, brand new. The first night out, I raced my boot with a GTI and I lost the race. So we decided to turbocharge the car. So that was the first and the last race I lost. After that race, the car had 3,000 Ks on the clock. And we decided to strip the vehicle so that we can obviously install a turbocharger. Initially on the car, we started with a GT35 turbo. At that stage, there was no turbo parts available for the vehicle. That was in 2009. So over the years, we decided to upgrade parts internally. It's running with a Precision 6466 with Wasner pistons and Wasner conrods. It's a forged motor, and then on the internal side we've got HPA intake manifold, still standard cast manifold. On the injector side we've got 980cc injectors, running flex fuel at the moment, E70. Eventually we started off with trying to tune the vehicle with a plug and play set. That never worked out. So in 2012 we found Shaheen from the e-tuner side to assist us with the car. He was willing to assist us with the R&D on the car. Took us over 4 years to complete the tune on the vehicle. We've got 2 ECUs that we can run the car on. The first one is on the e-tuner ECU, and then we've got the Civex 7 Plus. Next gen, Craig assisted us 8 months ago to get the vehicle to the 733 kilowatt mark. We are currently boosting 1.7 bar. Best time currently on the vehicle is 10.3 at 224 kilometers an hour over a quarter mile. The launch is set at 5,000 RPMs. Okay, and let's see what it does. Let's look at the times. We were running a quarter mile, 10.4 seconds. The exhaust is a 4-inch straight through exhaust, so it's extremely loud, especially in the car. I think the next changeover that we'll be doing is trying to look at the cast manifold. Improving that, installing proper branches on the vehicle to see if we can't get the gas flow sorted out on the turbo side. At this stage I'm the most wanted person in my neighborhood, so everybody knows when I start up the car on a Saturday morning, test driving it and also testing especially around the area. On the water meth side, we have 2 sets of water meth. The first one is a 630 cc injector, main injector. At 1.5 bar boost, we open the port injection, so that would help us from 1.5 up to the 2 bar range. The biggest challenges on this car was the gearbox. We were running a DQ250. That is the original gearbox on the car. We kept on burning clutches. We've lost almost 8 sets of clutches over the past 8 years. And we've lost one of the gearboxes on the 3rd gear. So we're running currently with a DQ500 gearbox set up with 1,000 horsepower clutches on the car. The R32 at this stage is 100% street. So the aircon is working, We've got the radio still working, all the windows are in the vehicle. So if we say it's a 10.3 second, it is as is with street tires. We don't run any semi-slicks on the car at this stage. So on the wheel side, we've got OZ rims and standard street tires on the car. On the brakes, we've got standard brakes at the back, Varis in the front. The reason why we went for Varis is just to reduce the weight on the front section. We lost almost 8 kgs per wheel on the Varis. The car's running BC coilovers, whereby you can adjust the hardness of the shocks front and back. On the interior side, we have removed the original seats front and back. We installed lightweight seats in the front section, and we have removed all the seats at the back. On the inside of the vehicle, we've got 3 gauges. One is fuel pressure, the other one is obviously the boost control and the measuring of the boost, and then we've got a Zentronic gauge that measures the AFR. The final test for us is to push the car down to a 9 seconds. It's currently weighing 1.72 tons. So for us to get into the 9 seconds, we need to work on the 60 foot. So the idea is to improve the branches on the vehicle, and then if we cannot get to the 9 seconds, then we will have to add nitrous on it. So I do have the nitrous system on the vehicle, connected to a vehicle, but we haven't tested it as yet. Yeah, the reason why I really like the R32 is obviously you get to a stop street to a robot and you are always the underdog. They always think, you know, they will beat you, even the BMs. So it is nice to beat the Porsches 911s, the GT3s, the GTRs. You know, when you stand next to them at a robot and they normally lose the race. So I think that's the best thing of this car is the torque, especially at the top end. And then the launch, the 5,000 RPM launch on the Civic system is brutal.